Welcome to your doom.
That's essentially the end of the movie, and then you have your post-credits sequence where, oh god, like everybody in the theater was just like creaming themselves, and I just couldn't, like, that's the part of like going to opening night movies that, and I literally missed the first line of dialogue because of it. Yeah, like I don't know what. So the scene is like basically a couple of the Avengers, like Chris Evans.
Oh, yeah, because people were still talking.
Yeah, Bruce Banner, and they were like, oh, and like I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck.
Yeah,
I hate all of you.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I know.
Didn't really say that
and
to
then
myself, but like
at the end of the shot, she shows up, and then people are just like, "Whoa, whoa!" I'm like, "Why? Is anybody surprised? What did you think was going to happen?" Like, one of two things is going to happen. It ends with something indicating she's coming, or she's there. One of two things is going to happen. Nothing else. And even if the other one happened, where it's a little more subtle, you know she's going to be in the movie. Yeah. Why is this fucking surprise?
The guy next to us was just freaking out.
He's a douchebag.
Yeah, and he was on his phone in the middle of the movie too. That just like blows my mind. There was at least 2 or 3 people on phones, and I don't know, man. Like, people pay a lot of money to go see this shit, especially in IMAX.
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, you know, the opening night movies, it's like if you get a good crowd, it can be fun. But with that many people and like the basically sold out show, I don't know if it was sold out, but like it's basically like almost all of the seating was filled. Yeah, there's going to be people on their phones. Like, I think it's a foregone conclusion with that many people in a movie.
Well, the guy started it off with taking an Instagram or something. And Instagram is sending it out at the beginning, and I'm like, I'll give you like another 20 seconds if you don't get off your fucking. I didn't say this to him, but in my head, I'm like, you get 20 seconds if you don't get off your phone. I'm saying something. He got off his phone within the time. I was like, I'll let it slide. Yeah. He took it out at another time. He's looking at it quickly, and then he put it away. I'm like, it was close. It was considerate. Maybe he had to check something. I'll let it go. Yeah. He did it again. I was like, all right, don't do it again. Yeah. Then he did it again. That's when I said something. Like,
did you?
Oh yeah. I leaned over. I said, you need to put your phone away, please. Yeah. And he was good after that. He didn't do anything. Yeah, and there was a guy 2 seats in front of us. So that one I kind of saw. Yeah. But it didn't really bother me because he was so far off to my right, and I was looking at the screen. He was right next to you. Yeah. So that was a little different. But there was a guy 2 rows in front, and I could see his phone clearly. Yeah. Because he was 2 rows in front, and I'm like, this is distracting. I'm looking at the theater, and there's something glowing on the bottom. Yeah. And yeah, it's just, anyway, this is just a really random, like, I'll say this.
Tangent.
If you're going to the theater to watch a movie, get off your phone.
Yes. That's
please.
Yeah. It's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? I don't. You're not at home. Yeah, other people are there. It's distracting. And cut the shit.
And it's an IMAX ticket too. Like, you know, it's expensive. Yeah. So, it's really inconsiderate. Anyway, so yeah, but minus the people freaking out and me missing that first line of dialogue, essentially is the scene all the Avengers looking at the pager. Yeah. That Sam Jackson sent out, that page before he disintegrated. And the pager turns off, right, and indicating that Marvel has returned. So, and then she shows up right behind Black Widow and says, where's Fury? Where's Fury? Yeah, and that's the end.
Which, I mean, deep down, I definitely was like, oh, sweet. Yeah. But like, after that, hey, we're just finishing up soon. So yeah, it was one of these things where like, it's kind of a fuck yeah moment, but at the same time, not enough that I'm going to start cheering and shit.
Yeah, it was just like a lot, like the guy next to us who was on his phone. Yeah, started just cheering. I was like, okay, right. Like, I don't know what you expected to happen, but it was a good moment, and it was a cool end credit sequence.
Yeah, but I mean, jerking off in the middle of the theater was probably not necessary.
That's graphic.
It was graphic. That's pretty much how it went, though.
That's the point. Yeah, it was graphic.
Yeah.